Hi doll fans, and welcome to another edition of Purchase or Pass. In this series, I will look at new merchandise and tell you if I would purchase it or pass on it and why. And we're going to look at Monster High. There's a lot of newness to get through, a lot of exciting stuff here. I know on some of the Barbie previews, it's kind of like, oof, what's the quality going to be like, or what's the outfit? In this one, I'm a lot more optimistic. From what I've seen so far, they look pretty good. I'm going to be pulling my information from youloveit.com, where I can see a lot of newness before it leaks. So why don't we start with something that's just hit the market? The Monster High Skullector Beetlejuice 2-pack dolls. These were $90, sold out immediately. I like that they made this for the fans. I know the initial one was hard to get. I mean, they're all kind of hard to get. If you want these, you really have to be quick. I think it was 9 p.m. Pacific time, which I'm on the East Coast. That would be like midnight. Time in your watch, and trying to sign on and buy everything within the first 15 seconds. Probably using a laptop computer because Mattel Creations often crashes on iPad or mobile device, in my experience. The 2-pack looked pretty good. I love the way Lydia looks very much just like Winona Ryder. Facial screening is perfect. Outfit also looks quite accurate to the movie. I did not see the movie yet. Looks so I'm going from the preview and all the Halloween costumes I saw. Beetlejuice is a female or female presenting character. Again, hair looks like maybe nylon for Beetlejuice. I imagine Lydia is probably saran. Beetlejuice's outfit looks very plastic. The undershirt looks kind of cool though, but this wasn't a set I was dying for. It does look pretty decent in terms of just visual presentation, the way the characters could work together, the cute little references thrown in. Not that I know them all, but I think the only thing I didn't really love was the spray painted green pieces of Beetlejuice's forehead. Seemed kind of weird, but I guess that's just the makeup overall, a forehead contour and cheekbones. I don't really know what's happening there. Beetlejuice, I'd purchase if I was a fan of the movie. Otherwise, I would pass. Or I'd purchase if I was gonna keep it in my collection and maybe years from now sell it, because they do tend to go up in value. It's just every time I find that I do that, I don't want to wait so long for. The return on investment for the Skullectors usually is a couple hundred, but sometimes it's taking up space and mental space. That's my perspective, and I don't tend to do that, so I would pass on Beetlejuice. Then we have the Fearbook series with Abby and Venus. Really excited for this Venus. She looks pretty much phenomenal. The prototype, at least the doll in context, looks slightly different. The hair is not quite as fun. The lipstick being dark, I don't like that ever. So, but love her outfit. Love the interchangeable hands, the hairstyle. This probably looks like the best Venus yet, in my opinion. And the fact that the hair is saran and afro is really unique, or at least it's speculated that it's saran. I would suspect it would have been nylon, since that texture is usually nylon. The Abby, unfortunately, has poly hair. I don't like the Abby as much. She's not as fun. I do like the art set. Just don't really love her outfit with the skirt where it's higher on the sides and low scalloped, I guess maybe is the word. Like the cardigan. Hair being short and poly is just a real detriment. The chainsaw is kind of fun. Don't love the glasses. I know they're safety goggles, but I would purchase Venus. I'd purchase Abby if she was on sale. The Monster High Skullector Venus McFlytrap doll. Now this is already out there. This was an easy pass for me. I did not like the facial screening. I know some people liked the facial piercings. I did not. They looked like deformities coming through her skin, or a bunch of moles or something. The flower also growing out of her face was odd. Some in context photos of the doll also look like weird eye placement, or just not as pristine or symmetrical as I usually expect Monster High to be. I'm also one of the people who's not a fan of the denim jumpsuit, or I know people are like, oh, it looks like a Victoria's Secret angel. Also not really a fan. The vines kind of looked cool, but up close I just wanted a little more detail, and it was a pass. The Monster High Make a Monster Frankie, initially I thought pass, but then I kind of want to purchase because the pets are so cute. Frankie's face is beautiful. The hair, unfortunately, I would suspect is nylon. I'd like to see what the package looks like for this. Maybe it's one of those where it's like medium sized in between. I feel like this could be fun. The premise is kind of cool too. So if Frankie had a little more detail, I think this would elevate a tiny bit more. But I would mark this for a purchase. It looks fun. If I was a kid, I would definitely like it. It looks something like memorable. Looks like an experience. I would just want to change Frankie's hair to saran, like the overcoat they're wearing. So very cool. A lot of aspects here that I thought were kind of fun. The Monster High Scary Sweet Birthday Claudine. This is part of this suite. I want to call it Suite 1600. No, Monster High Scary Sweet line. Claudine's just a playset version. Or Claudine's a doll who comes with a playset. Playset looks fun. Claudine looks pretty good. I like the cage details, like of the body corset thing and the skirt. I don't actually like the outfit she's wearing underneath. It looks, I don't know. Sometimes Claudine reminds me of like Peg Bundy with like a lot of hair and leopard print or animal print outfits, and I don't really love it. Hairstyle also I don't love. Looks like something from 2012, like time period, like if you're watching old Degrassi or The N or High School Musical, something like that. The makeup, I also like struggle with the darker purple lip and then the purple eyeshadow. If she didn't have that, I would put her as a clear purchase. This probably depends on the price for me. There's aspects I definitely like, but maybe purchase if on sale, or purchase if you're a completionist you don't need, but you want the rest of the, I want to call it Suite 1600, but Scary Sweet Birthday. If you are somebody who likes to get every doll from the line, then purchase. For me, I'd want to maybe see a little more in person, and it would be dependent upon the price. With that, let's move to these Scary Sweet Birthday dolls. Purchase all of them. Loved these as soon as I saw them. However, the prototypes do look better than the in context dolls. Unfortunately, there's just some details missing and some, changes that just don't work as well. The prototypes are probably, a little more, I want to say a little more thoughtful in some ways, hand painted, maybe more considered, maybe look a little better to get the, decision making from stakeholders, release or produce that doll. I don't really know how the pitches go, but I imagine something like that. So like in the prototypes, Frankie's leg was pink, and in contact or in real life photos, in package photos, their leg is gray now. It's not as fun. Elements that were gold on Cupid are now pink. I know Cupid tends to be the hit of this series. Cupid might be my least favorite of the series. I like the character a lot, and I want to purchase the doll. Facially, she just really looks like Cyndi Lauper, and there's just a lot going on with like hearts and the eyeshadow. It looks like somebody has like sleep stuck in their eye. Eyelashes. I don't love the face or the hair, but I do like the character, and I like the outfit. There's also like cool tones of pink and warm tones of pink that just doesn't work as well. So would love if Cupid had maybe just a little more consideration or cohesiveness. The hair types are hard to speculate. I think Drac may be poly. Frankie is hit or miss. Sometimes they're poly, sometimes they're saran, are they nylon? It's a mix. Cupid, I would imagine, is nylon, only because curly hair usually is. And Cleo is generally saran. Love Cleo's outfit. Love the gloves, the cage skirt. don't love the 2012 bump it hair. Like, there was like a meme, like people who had a driver's license with a bump it. Like, why did I do this to myself? Why did we make a doll wearing a bump it hair piece? Not pleasant to look at, not a good silhouette, but there's so many fun things to love in this series that I would mark it for purchase. We also have a highly awaited release, Monster High Welcome Committee Frankie Stein doll. Visually very cool. I would say purchase. There's a lot of fun things here. There are a couple notes that I would want to switch out. I like the jacket. There's like a lot of plastic looking clothing in this set, but like the message here, definitely important when, well, always, but especially now, like with people wanting, you know, a lot of vintage values. This is a welcome doll to my collection. Really like it. The only part I maybe don't love as well, besides the plastic clothing, is the black lipstick. I don't like dark lipstick in general. I feel like it minimizes the mouth and the proportions, and unless it's like a goth thing, or even that, I don't like it ever. I'm glad this doll's coming out though. No pun intended. Then we have the Monster. I want to see the packaging too for that one. Then we have the Monster High Skulltimate Secrets Hauntlywood Mysteries. Initially, from the prototypes, I was not eager for this. I thought they looked pretty much a pass across the board, but Frankie looks really good. Love the pink leg. The hairstyle is kind of new, like reminds me of Rogue from X-Men. Neat shoulder pads. Very cool gloves and hands. I don't need the big plastic locker. Have some. Feels a little like wasteful, and I just don't have all that room for it, and I don't use it. So I usually just donate mine, put them in the Goodwill bag, or maybe sell on eBay, but then shipping's so expensive, you know. Frankie, I love the makeup. They look great. I don't like the Bella Hadid sunglasses, but that's a minor detail. Would like more like classic looking silhouettes from some of the Monster High accessories. Caddy, if it was like orange and cyan, I think it would work better. Hot pink and hot blue kind of clash. Think hot pink and green would be a better color combo. The blue feels harsh and just harsh to look at. I don't like the tinsel in the hair. The clip-on pieces for her boot. I don't know. There's not a lot that I like on the Caddy version here. Claudine, I like that we're getting a different hairstyle from her, a different silhouette. The purse is kind of neat with the dripping metal look. Claudine's skirt looks not so great in comparison, maybe just because it's shorter, or like these big pieces of plastic on top kind of take away. Like the gloves, don't like the glasses. Hopefully this is saran hair, but it probably isn't, because textured hair generally isn't. So really, Frankie, purchase. Caddy, for me, pass. These colors are obnoxious. It's like Barbie Dreamtopia. I don't like the saran hair. The boots are just like Photoshop gray, like when you have just the background and nothing selected and you accidentally pick it. That's that color. Also the same as the glasses. I don't know. She's just harsh color combo wise. And Claudine, I really like, so I would put Claudine as a purchase as well. Like the baby hair. Oh, they put tinsel in her hair. I just saw that. I don't love that. Even on Cleo, I generally pluck it out. Just like grab it and pull it. You can also use pliers. I don't really like all those extra plastic details. We also have a couple creeproductions that I'm excited for. We have Operetta. I didn't have an original Operetta. Honestly, I only have the Werecat twins, Spectra, Laguna, Draculaura, Frankie, Claudine. Porter. I did just purchase some more, so I will be getting River. But I hear there's a rumor that River's coming in G3. I don't have any photos, so I won't put that in this video, but I would be super excited for all the Haunted dolls to come. Haunted was my favorite movie, one of my favorite storylines. Message about how harmful propaganda and gossip is, couldn't be more relevant, especially when a lot of people get their news from like social media rather than Reuters or The Guardian or something legitimate. Mind-boggling, right? So that message is super relevant. So creeproductions, we have Operetta. Cool. I like the character. I don't know if I'll pick it up. Toralei, I probably will pick her up because I have the Werecat twins. And she looks really good. Looks pretty much identical to, the first original one. And there's others rumors that the Werecat twins, Meality and Persephone, are coming out as creeproductions as well. So I would really welcome that. And then we have a Monster High Nefera G3 doll. Is this supposed to be her core doll? I feel like she looks different than the show version. I don't remember as much purple, but the doll is beautiful. Love the eyes. It's like a yellow purple look. There's teal lipstick, which it's harsh. It's given, dead body, which could be intentional. Would prefer like more of the muted brown gold that Cleo wears, but really like Nefera here. The outfit's hard for me to see. I'm probably going to need more photos. The stock photos look pretty much the same, like with her arm bent. I can't exactly tell. Does she have two gloves? Hopefully so. I don't like asymmetry. I don't know what this is wrapping around her. I don't like her outfit. But I would put her as a purchase because I would like to have a Nefera doll. I just would want to change the outfit because I don't like this at all. The hair, it's hard to speculate. I would imagine it might be nylon. And let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. So we do have a couple more to look at, starting with Elvira, Skullector doll. It's a pass for me. I think it's a great addition for fans of this character. I'm just not necessarily in that boat, but the doll looks, pretty good, representing the character well. I just don't love the hairstyle, but I think it's cool and the package looks pretty good. It's just not a character I feel the need to add to my collection, or I'm just not really familiar with Elvira besides like she's a goth character actress from the 80s. I don't really even know what I think she had a series of movies. We also have a Barbie Frankie mashup hybrid. I would love to see this. Unfortunately, we don't have photos. We just have this text release from youloveit.com. Okay, something that didn't come out yet. The Monster High Draculaura Vamptastic Scooter doll. I would like, is this one of the ones that's just going to be released and you'll find it at TJ Maxx or Ross or something? I don't know. It looks like it, maybe. I really like this doll. The makeup is cool. The hair is probably poly because when it's usually like that raspberry color and black, it has been, though no guarantees. Love the outfit. The boots, unfortunately, I think have been reused. Would love, more boots, but it's a classic black boot. It's just I have the exact boot. But she looks really cool. Love the outfit. Love the bike. I know some people aren't about, let's say, the vehicles. But if they're done well, I'm here for it. And then finally, this doll's out, probably old news, but Jennifer Long, I'm seeing her finally on the Target shelves. Really like the outfit. Attention to detail is great. Glad we're getting more characters. She's a fun one to have Marcus purchase. High quality, good character. Facially, I just don't love like the eyebrows and the eye makeup is super heavy, but I like the details on the character with the gold scales. They made some changes, so she's now green. I mean, I could see this one. Laguna's still like kind of tough because she was like gray blue and now she's pink. So it's like, is it a whole new character? Some other characters feel like pretty much a continuation, but could see some of the rationale for Janifire getting a revision. But yeah, really cool. Hope to keep seeing additional Monster High merchandise. This video is not nearly as critical as some of the, let's say, Barbie releases, because those have been a real letdown in quality, in creativity. I feel like all the, let's say, higher level resources at Mattel have been channeled into Monster High. Would like to keep seeing the media, because seems like if you've been at one of these stores when the shelves are stocked, people are very eager to see them, usually happy. There's a lot of emotions on display. I feel like these, again, one of the reasons Monster High is collectible is because it's fun. People can relate to the characters and the storytelling. So I would like to see it keep going, and would like to see more characters produced, either existing characters or new characters, as well as accessory packs, fashion packs. Let's do it, right? All right, if you like this video, please give me a like, please comment, let me know your thoughts. I would like to hear from you, as well as what types of content you'd like to see from me in the future. And thank you, and I will see you next time.